thank you. We wanted to continue in our conversation with Dr. Elizabeth Murray. We were talking about, you know, you think, all right, yeah, grab something for the kids to make sure that they can go in the pool and like you're good to go. But we've been learning a lot about all the different ratings that go into it that surprised us a little bit. You know, one thing that I just want to repeat that I learned from you, if you're thinking about the swimmies from when we were a kid, if it can inflate, that means it can deflate.
Exactly.
But we were talking about the ratings too that go on life jackets, something I didn't realize.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Because you know, you think maybe, do I have the right thing, and if not, do I need to go buy it, and what do I go buy? You got to look for some things on the inside.
So there's different types, and this one you could see would be relatively comfortable to do, and this is what's called a level 3, and this is what most people wear most of the time. And they go from, you know, more flotation capabilities, a level 1, which you'd see on ocean liners and bigger boats like that, not really readily available. But then the 2s and the 3s is what most people are deciding between, because they will help in an event where there's a massive accident and a person potentially is unconscious. A level 2 will have some support for the child or the person's head and keep their head above water should they be unconscious. Something like this probably will not have that capability, but will definitely keep their body up. So a level 3.
A level 3?
This is a level 3, and this has for child, it has weight recommendations inside it. All the information you need is right there. So you want to make sure that you're getting an approved device that has the written information, the stamp of approval, if you will, right on the inside. Again, the companies want you to be using the right devices, so they're going to appropriately label. They don't want you making the mistake of using that on a boat, because that's not appropriate.
Where can we get these? I think a lot of people are saying, well, do I need to go to a specialty store, or can I get them at a Walmart, a Target? You know, where can I find
You
these?
can usually get the level 3s and then the regular swimming pool devices at your regular stores. The specialized sporting goods stores will have the more advanced ones. Of course, the boating stores will have them. You can order some online. Again, just making sure that you're going to an approved dealer of these. And this equipment.
We talked too, buying for the kids. You mentioned
buying for yourself. So what do we know? We know the kids are going to model your behavior, right? So if you're wearing your seatbelt, your child's going to wear your seatbelt. If you're smoking, your child's going to smoke. So how about let's do it in the positive direction? You're wearing sunscreen, your child will do it. You're wearing a life jacket, so your child's going to do it as well. Safety for everybody.
I think that's great. And again, there's different kinds. You showed the vests, you showed the ones that go around the body, around the midsection, and then the things that go on the arms. I think that's, you know, again, for people, they make these as foolproof as possible, but you still have to read and pay attention.
You do.
And the hat, too. You mentioned not as it just, you know, for sun protection, but the bright color can be
Yes, we always used to joke that my daughter was in the French Foreign Legion when she was in this hat. But it's a bright color. It gives her sun protection. It protected her neck. She started wearing it as an infant, so she got used to it, and luckily she didn't argue. But it's a nice bright color, and it was distinct for her. So when she was very young, we were right next to her, of course. Again, touch supervision we're using. But you know, if you're in a pool and there's lots of kids running around, she's getting a little bit of a better swimmer. You can see her.
Yeah, there you go.
You know what you're looking for.
So the bright colors actually serve a purpose too, not just they're cute, but then they also help you find your child. Thank you so much, Doctor. It's always great to have you. You know, great advice, very common sense stuff, and it's so timely because people are, you know, they're going to be out there
this weekend.
Oh yeah.
Stop at the store because if you get pulled over, the Coast Guard probably is not going to buy that.
No,
you got to get that
right device.
All right.
Thank you.
Everybody.
Speaking of being out on the water,
Hannah Welker, she has been water skiing all morning long. Hannah and Doug are showing us how it's done, but here's what I want to know. Is Doug finally just going to get in the water? He's been teasing us all morning, and I want to see him go in that water.
Do it. Jump!